I discovered something very life-changing a few years ago, and I need to share it with you. If you are new to this channel, you may have never heard it put this way before. But deep down, this is exactly what you've been unconsciously searching for. We have been conditioned by our society, by our upbringing, by the social media, to believe that happiness, fulfillment, wholeness come from the outside, come from this external world, like building a business, making money, becoming someone, gaining somehow fame. And that's the greatest illusion of all. The greatest illusion of all. That's a pure illusion. And what I'm about to share could save you years of seeking. You can possess all the money in the world. You can drive the most beautiful car. You can live into a castle. You can live into a country that you've been dreaming about. You can become famous. As long as you believe that this will fulfill you, that this will make you happy, something will always feel missing within you. You will always feel that something is missing inside. And the question is why? Why do we think that we have to achieve things to be happy? We have to somehow build an empire to be happy. We have to show the world that we have somehow succeeded to be happy. We have to somehow fulfill ourselves. And all of this is driven by the ego. As long as you believe that you have this ego, you will always be somehow unhappy, or something will be missing within you. So you can experience all sorts of things in this world. You can possess everything. As long as you believe to be a person, as long as you are driven by this ego, something will be missing. And I went through that phase too. I tried to fill a hole by becoming someone. I tried to fulfill myself by building a business, by making money. And deep down, I felt that something was missing. And I couldn't find happiness, true happiness, by feeding this ego, feeding the need of this ego. And you can try everything, whatever you try, whatever you experience, whatever you achieve, whatever you get, whatever you possess, you will never fulfill this ego. It's impossible. It's impossible. You can try everything. You can try it. Everything is fair, you see? Everything is fair. Everything is perfect. You can try everything in this world. As long as you live from the perspective of this ego, you will never fulfill yourself. And the only way to fulfill yourself is to see that this ego is an illusion. So I had a profound realization a few years ago that we call awakening. And stay with me, please, because it's kind of weird, it's kind of bizarre if you have never heard about what I'm going to share. But actually, you do not exist. This ego is a pure invention created by the mind. It's a pure invention. If I ask you right now, what are you? You are going to tell me a story. You are going to invent a story about yourself. You are going to seek things into the past to define yourself. And the past actually doesn't exist. The past is only a thought. So you are going to create a story about yourself. My name is na-na-na, I am my job, I am my experiences, I am what I like and dislike. But all of this is a pure illusion. It doesn't actually exist. And this we call the ego, the sum of the beliefs about yourself. And this ego will never fulfill itself. It will always possess a sense of dissatisfaction. So whatever you try, you will have this sense of dissatisfaction as long as you believe that you are this ego. So I am here to share that you are not this, and you can realize this. It's accessible right now. So I went through a kind of spiritual path. We call this the path towards awakening. To awaken from this ego, to wake up from the illusion of this ego. So I share about this. I've been sharing about this on this channel. You can watch all the other videos that I have created. There are many other teachers about non-duality, because we call this non-duality. It's only words, but it signifies that actually, maybe I go too far right now, but it signifies that when you realize what you truly are, that we are somehow consciousness, and consciousness is not singular, it's universal. So there is only one consciousness that manifests into forms like me, like you, but here it's exactly the same. So what witnesses here, it's exactly the same that witnesses there. So I know that maybe I go too far if you have never heard about this, but I read a book that somehow changed my life, and I want you to read this, even if you are young, my age, 40 to 50, I don't know, 60, you have to read this book. Yeah, it's The Power of Now from Eckarttolle. It's a life-changing book that has changed my life, changed everything, and since that book I started watching satsang. So satsang talks about the truth, what we fundamentally are, what we are beyond our thoughts. And in my videos I often speak about thoughts and how they somehow color the way we see the world, and that we are not our thoughts actually. We are not our thoughts. You cannot choose what your next thought will be. You can try. What will be your next thought? You don't know. So you are not your thoughts. And I think before that you believe that you are your thoughts, but no. You are the observer, you are the consciousness, and thoughts arise, they come, and then they go. But then you grab them and you start telling you a story. There is this narrative, this voice inside you, and you start somehow telling yourself a story with a superimposed image. That's thoughts, but that's not you. It's thoughts are illusion. It somehow drives you, led you to this illusion. And thoughts keeps you from living reality as it is. When you see people, I mean, almost everyone are lost into their thoughts. They're always like this, and they never experience their true nature. They never, I love saying this, they never taste what lies between two thoughts. And that's a powerful question, what lies between two thoughts, if you have never heard about this before. It's a good self-inquiry, it's a good inner investigation. So what lies between two thoughts? I hope I didn't go too far. Maybe I've been too, but it's like this, it's like this. So I've been sharing about this, I've been sharing about awakening for 2 years now, because it has changed my life. It has changed my life. So awakening again is to awaken from the illusion of the ego, to awaken from this dream actually. You awaken from this dream, you wake up from this dream. Because before this, I believed that I was a person. I believed that I was my past, I believed that I was the story that I was telling to myself. But all of this is a dream. It's a dream of the mind, the binary ego mind. So I've been sharing about this if you are interested about this. And there are many other teachers again that share about this. You can write on YouTube non-duality or awakening, the path towards awakening. And there are more and more people that awakens to their true nature. So nothing happened to me. You need to understand this. Nothing happened to Tony. So I had a realization that, okay, I wasn't this character that I used to believe in. That's the realization. That's the reason. And when you profoundly realize that you don't exist, this is total freedom. This is the only freedom. The freedom from the person, the freedom from your past. the freedom for any kind of projection into the future. All of this is like are gone. And what remains is this presence, the present moment, the now. This is what we are, this is what you are as well. But it's like you don't know, because you believe that you are your mind, you believe that you are your thoughts, this sense of personhood that somehow you carry with yourself. And it's heavy to carry that with you. It's very exhausting to carry your past with you, to carry this sense of personhood with you. Because when you believe that you are a person, there will always be conflict. It's like, I am a person and I'm separate from the others, and it creates conflict. But when you realize that you are this pure consciousness, there is no more conflicts. It's like you embrace everything. You embrace everything. So, and that's actually true love. When you realize that we are not separate, that's true love. This is what we call unity. So to finish this video, to end up this video, you are already whole and complete. You are already joy. You are already the peace. You are already the happiness. This happiness. It's already right now within you, but in front of you is like there is a veil, the veil of the mind, that makes you believe, no, I need to do this to be happy. I need to go there. I need to travel there, and then I'll be happy. No, it's a pure illusion. If you remain now and you realize what you truly are, this pure consciousness, it's already joyful, it's already peace, it's already everything you've been seeking is already within you at this moment. So I needed to share this. So I hope this video will reach people who have never heard about this before. And I hope it has resonated with you deeply. If not, that's okay. That's totally okay. That's your path. So we have to experience things in this world. And that's fair. That's fair. You can create a business, you can try to get rich. Everything is okay. That's okay. And that's good, actually. That's good. But it's a reminder. This will never give you this happiness that you've been seeking. This joy, this inner peace, this fulfillment. But keep trying, that's okay. So the purpose of this was just a reminder, to remind you that we are not separate, to remind you that you are already what you've been seeking, and it's accessible to you as it was accessible to me. So do not forget, you are what you've been seeking. The truth is within you right now, and it's for you, And I'm sorry, I know this video was a bit scattered, and I mentioned many things, but didn't go into somehow depth. If you are looking for something more, I would say, structured, you can try to check out my other content. I go very profoundly into this process of awakening into our profound nature, into what we profoundly are. And I know it may sound a bit challenging, a bit complicated, but it's not. It's very simple. This is the most simple spiritual realization, the realization of your true essence, that you already are. You just need to somehow take this veil away of the layers and layers that you have somehow added to yourself. You are peeling this away like an onion. And what remains? You, the real one. Much love.